Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome in my babies. If you're new here, hi, my name is Joshua. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Girl, Nina is a hot ass mess, girl, and I'm tired. I'm just tired. Let's go ahead and dive on in. We're going to be watching / I'm going to be reacting to Nina Lynn's situation got darker. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a likey loo. Shout out to yeah, you just like me and we locked in. Shout out to Novly, period. I'm gonna go ahead and react to this next, child.
Alright, so I was watching that.
I'm gonna go ahead and react to this and get it out the way. No tea, no shade. Some of these videos up here have been up in here for a year, for a hot ass minute, girl, and I'm tired. So, anyways, yes, let's go ahead and dive on in, shall we?
I ain't gonna lie, the PR gonna come up. Can't touch you no more because I have to make it sign an NDA. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later. It's get tight over anything these days. Hey, WPR, I ain't gonna lie, the PR going crazy right now. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro. These people, I don't give a to be honest, if I don't know you, I don't give a you just autistic to me. Like,
after all the controversy, after all the hate, all the bans and unbans from Twitch, Nina Lynn is finally back and making big statements with her first stream that have a lot of people a little bit upset.
This game is so cute. I want to play it, but I don't have a PS5. So, yeah.
Having her throwing shots at a bunch of people that were talking bad about her. And I wanted to dive into some of the clips that I saw because they were pretty interesting.
I'm going to go ahead and say, with Nina, she's dead ass wrong. However, I agree and disagree because people need to keep the same energy. People was talking all this shit, mad shit, talking crazy and reckless about Nina and Zoe, mainly Nina. However, have those same people said the same. That's like, this is a legit question. Have those same people said anything about Mizkif? Or even if they have said anything about Mizkif, did they keep the same energy? Nothing less, but the same exact energy that they did for like Nina and Zoe. And I understand to the FaZe boys, I understand Saeed is their friend and shit. However, still, just being honest, just gotta be consistent, gotta be fair. Keep that same energy for Mizkif and whoever else, whoever else has done some effed up stuff.
This will probably be my last video talking about the situation as a whole, because they were pretty interesting. This will probably be my last video talking about the situation as a whole, because I don't think you can really progress after this.
Yeah, and the fact that she even like did this right here, like she got out of jail. I can't remember what time it was. I woke up early in the morning. She's probably in LA, because I woke up early in the morning, like, no, wherever she is, I don't know. Because I woke up early, maybe 5 in the morning, I think. 5, 6, something like that. And it was early. It was early in the morning. And I looked at my phone and yeah, I had just got done with a sleep stream, if I remember correctly. I just got done with a sleep stream. And I looked on Twitch and it said Nina, and it said Nina Daddy is back, and it was her in the jumpsuit and shit. And I was like, oh shit, okay. No tea, no shade. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. Especially Zoe. Zoe hasn't sparked up stream yet, because let me look, because I'm following Zoe. Well, I'm following Zoe and Nina on Twitch. But yeah, Zoe has not sparked up stream. So no, especially Zoe though. I thought Nina and Zoe were gonna start streaming again next year. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's what I thought they were gonna do. They're gonna wait it out and start streaming next year. But girl, Nina is already hanging with TT and how Krishan said that Aries hanging with TT and Aries. done did and on a stream with them with Mel Mel and Johnny Yearn Boy, whatever, Johnny. Shit. Like she's literally back like nothing ever happened. Like literally. She ain't shit, but I'ma just be honest, she funny. This girl, she funny.
Back outside! We outside!
For anyone that's unaware of this entire Nina Lynn situation, I have 2 different videos already breaking it down in full, but I'll give you a shortened version so you can catch.
Just like everybody else has their own videos. Girl.
Nina Lynn is a pretty popular streamer who was catching a lot of heat for several resurfaced clips of her along with Zoe Spencer S-ing Silky's assistant, who is another streamer. And because of that, a bunch of people were bringing it to Twitch's attention and just other content creators' attention in general, causing her to get not only hated by content creators but also get banned on Twitch. And she had gotten banned twice actually. Her first ban was under 48 hours and then the second ban was barely even a week. And she had a return stream not only talking crazy to a bunch of people that said something about her, but overall just talking about the situation in a very weird light.
Let me high, right? Oh, why you always hitting me? Stop with those. Can't touch you no more because I have to make it sign ID. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later.
I won't come.
Oh, me punch you? You want me to punch you? Are you okay?
Did you send that in the air or no?
You sure? So I am not you.
No.
I am not. You consent to this.
No.
You sure? So I am not you.
No.
I am not. You consent to this.
Yes.
You fully am okay with this.
Girl, shut. I mean, but at the same girl, shut up. But you know what? You know what's crazy? At the same time, she doesn't care. Like still, like she's like still like girl, you ain't shit. At the same time, I'm gonna have to react to that. I'm gonna have to well, not react to it. I already seen it, but whatever. I'm gonna have to do a fake reaction. Not a fake reaction, but I'm putting this video.
Yes.
You will not use this
From what Zoe said
against me later.
Oh, Nina, shut up. So is Nina
And 3 months later.
Never.
Or 9 months later.
No.
Or 6 months later.
No.
So is Nina trying to say that they said that they like is Nina basically trying to say that they put him up to it? They put Saeed up to it. Saeed she's probably trying to call Saeed a flip-flopper, but Zoe also said, girl, Zoe also said to Angie Martinez on her show that she seen the clip that Zoe was a little confused. Zoe said she was confused around the time that it happened, like after it happened, but still around that time last year, that she seen the clip of Silky talking to Saeed. Silky told Saeed that he got Zoe to well, I guess he didn't like tell Zoe to do all that to him, but excuse me. But basically, I'm guessing Silky knew that he was a virgin and shit like that, and like he got Zoe up on him. Just whatever, something like that. I'm gonna play that clip. I'm gonna play the clip because this is crazy.
No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready?
Now, don't get me wrong, people getting banned and then making fun of the fact they got banned by putting on a prison jumpsuit, maybe playing first day out, doing all that stuff is completely fine with me, because at the end of the day, you are making fun of the fact that you got banned. And normally, when someone gets banned on Twitch, it's not for the offenses that she does, but because she was banned for what she got banned for, already teetering the weird line by having this type of comeback stream, but I guess you do what you want to do. But then, in that same comeback stream, not just making fun of the fact that you got banned, but also making fun of the reason you got banned for, which is genuinely serious, that people genuinely have an issue with, doesn't make any real sense to me, because it's not like it's just
because it was disguised. The second time was for a streamer named Disguised Toast. Now, and the first time was And no tea, no shade. She wasn't the one that twerked on him, but she was an accomplice. You know, she held him down. She did hold him down or whatever. Yeah, she was an accomplice and shit.
One instance, oh, let me make this lighthearted joke about something that's not that serious. She's genuinely joking about something that not only is very serious to the person that was affected, to multiple people that she did it to, but also doesn't seem to be taking any of this seriously. We'll dive more into that later because she put out an apology, which I didn't read to y'all yet, which is going to make all of these clips seem pretty weird in comparison. And she doesn't even end it right there.
Girl, you put out an apology and alrighty.
It actually continues on with this, making fun of the reason she got banned, and it just makes it a lot worse.
All right. Ready? 1. You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it? Okay.
Wait, can I say something? Can I say something?
What?
He can't sign no consent because he's 16, so I'm not gonna lie. He'll call your lawyer.
Oh, hey!
Who?
Yo!
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Actually, no, you can't do that. You can do whatever you want because in the court of law, you are a human.
No,
You feel me?
you need a
You feel
legal
me?
guardian to
We
sign for
we
him.
gotta do that. Now. We really gotta do that. We gotta do that now, bro. Because get tight over anything these days. Hey, WPR. I ain't gonna lie, the PR going crazy right now. Hey, chat, WPR in the chat, bro.
That's not exactly showing
I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say, at the end of the day, Saeed said he was uncomfortable. Saeed said he was uncomfortable, so yes, yes. At the end of the day, he said he was uncomfortable. But apparently Saeed told Nina, or maybe Silky and Saeed, maybe off camera, they were told, Nina and Zoe were told something different. However, Saeed said he was uncomfortable, and we have to take his word for it. Now, cause Saeed, at the end of the day, Saeed was still saying no. He was still saying no and shit. However, if we find out Silky, the Phase Boys, whoever, put them up to it. Put them up to it. Well, yeah, pretty much Zoe pretty much spilled the beans, but whatever. And like peer pressure, because someone else said that. Someone made a tweet saying that they pressured Saeed into saying something. So if that comes out later on, they really full of shit. They really full of it, and we shouldn't trust what they have to say at all. Trust anything else from the phase boys. Like we shouldn't. Like it's I mean, not too much shade. It's not like I'm trusting them anyway, like I follow them or whatever, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Cause that's again, Zoe was wrong. He said no, this, that, and third. Yes, whatever. And Nita also, but yes, whatever. But still, just like if Saeed actually was like okay with it, found it funny at the end of the day, and then he got pressured into saying something, then yeah, that's a problem.
remorse. She is back mocking the person she assaulted. You can tell that apology came from her. So much for that apology. Rolling eye emoji. And speaking of an apology, that was the one I forgot to show y'all. Well, didn't forget, just intentionally didn't show y'all because I just wanted to show y'all parts of the clips and how she went about herself conducting during this stream to show you that this apology that she did end up putting out before she got unbanned really didn't mean much. Because if you're gonna apologize for something, regardless if people accept it or not, it's only you coming to terms with the fact that you did something wrong and showing some sort of remorse or understanding that your actions shouldn't be replicated and it was genuinely that serious, which by those only initial clips I've shown y'all can already take in and see that that's not how she was thinking at all. This is what she said during her said heartfelt apology. I want to start off by saying my actions and words are inexcusable and I am in no way defending them. I will not deflect from my wrongdoings, but I will speak my truth, as there has been many clips circulating and spreading false, skewed narratives. I want to take some time and compose myself and reflect before releasing my apology. First and foremost, the comments I made about about the situation with Saeed were completely misunderstood by the public, and I regret not choosing my words carefully. It is never embarrassing to be harmed or to speak about it ever. And what I intended on expressing is that it is incredibly inconsiderate to bring up a friend's trauma in a joking manner and weaponize it against someone else on a huge platform that could re-traumatize the person harmed. As that is the only option that matters in the situation, I should have chosen my words wisely and spoken with more empathy instead of rushing my way through it and accidentally implicating things that I don't truly believe. I'm deeply sorry for the way I addressed the situation, and it was never my intent to make matters worse. Now, just in that short part of the apology, you could probably already see the inconsistencies with her actions and these words that were said. This apology came out only like a week or two ago, and genuinely, the way that she is acting and conducting herself on these streams doesn't make me believe she believes any of the words that were just said right in front of you. And I don't know how you could, especially when we're going to dive into even more clips where she basically talks about subliminals that she's making to people and calling people weird and autistic apparently for disagreeing with her. But she does have more to say in her apology. Prior to the situation escalating, as soon as I was notified that he was deeply hurt and wanted to reach out to me, I was able to message Saeed several times and apologize for my actions. It's inexcusable to have let it get out that far to the point where he felt uncomfortable and harmed. That was never my intent, and it was completely my fault for not stopping the segment and reading the room better, as I was convinced by others that were close to him implicated that it was just a joke. I joined in, which I was in the wrong, and I will make no excuses for my lack of awareness in my actions. In regards to disguised toast at the streamer games, I was also out of line, although I did not move the massage therapist out of the way like that he described. I asked for permission from Toast before he had laid down. I still shouldn't have been so comfortable with him because he never met me prior to the streamer games. I let the focus on the content creating blind me, and I went too far trying to get a clip. It was at the expense of someone's comfort, and I deeply regret it. I have reached out to Toast as well to apologize profusely for my actions. My intentions were never to harm Toast or to catch him off guard, and for that I am deeply sorry.
Perfect. I'll be the best version of myself possible. Yeah, you beat out of your brother so bad that the police almost put your dad in jail because they thought it was him. You had to leave the country. You've multiple people. Like, you're a psycho. You're a retarded psycho, and you should never get unbanned. If Twitch ever unbans her, we're making another video about it, and I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pressing this. And the thing is, though, what my favorite thing about people like this is that they will always keep making mistakes. I will be farming you until you retire. And it's not going to be because, oh, well, I'm stalking you or something like that. No, it's because you're going to do something wrong again. You're going to say something insane again. And the reason why I know that is because that's what you are. Apples come from an apple tree, and you're a retard tree, and you're going to be doing a lot of retarded things.
Just based off that.
Okay, well, first of all, what is his deal? He must have had some type of run-in with Nina, because I'm waiting. You know what? I'm ready. What has Asmongold said about Miss Kiff? I'm ready for Miss Kiff to spill the beans on Asmongold. And Miss Kiff still, first off, Miss Kiff still has not been banned. Let me look and see. Ain't nobody calling for Miss Kiff to be banned? Miss Kiff, nope. See, he's still 2 million followers. That check mark. Yeah. Past broadcast 2 weeks ago. That stream 39 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh my god, like this nigga is a fucking robot. The way he's moving and looking and shit. Anyways, yeah, Miss Kiff has not, because if you get banned and you search them up, their videos won't pop up. So yeah, first of all, Asmongold, where's your, even though Miss Kiff is your friend, or I guess was your friend, where's your, if he has, if Asmongold has said something about Miss Kiff, if he started talking crap about Miss Kiff, please let me know. And is the crap talking the same amount as he's been talking about Nina and Zoe? Shit. What is, Nina and Asmon had to have had some type of run-in in the past. First of all, secondly, that's my first time, girl. She beat the like she allegedly he didn't say allegedly, but y'all allegedly she beat the crap. What? Like that's my first time hearing about that. Like I follow her, but I don't follow her like that. Like just
One response from her apology, you could probably assume how people were taking it. It wasn't in the best light, already because of multiple things she has already done. The fact that she has gotten unbanned twice, and the fact that a bunch of people just are not defending her. Even previous friends of hers have called her out and told her that her actions were deplorable on the internet and on stream. And apparently, Nina is not okay with that, specifically with Asmongold, the person I just showed you, along with some people she used to be friends with calling her out, saying that they are just attached to her hip and are just obsessed with her, when in all reality, personally, I don't think that's the case, but this is what she had to say about them commenting on her.
To all the haters out there, y'all can suck my word too. I don't give a you, bro. You not me. Y'all been through nothing that I've been through. This ain't the worst it's ever been. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad to say, but this is not the worst it's ever been. I've been through worse. I've actually been through worse. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of... You know what's so crazy? I never thought that many people were watching me. I really didn't. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro. They're like, we want your side of the story. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not even gonna argue with these little... Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live on, we be better, bro. That's it. We gotta keep it pushing. And I'll say one more...
Nina is such Nina, like the way she's acting, the way she's talking, this exudes like no tea, no shade. You would think no tea, no shade. You would think Nina would be on kick. Yeah, Nina is a whole fuck nigga. Nina is a whole fuck nigga. No tea, no shade. I swear she's like kind of male identified a little bit, like a little bit. Like, yeah, girl, she is a fuck nigga.
Thing, and y'all know who this is, bro. That weird mother that lives in the basement of his mom's house that be chatting about me all day long. You are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no you in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta chill out. It's been way too many clips I've seen you, bro. Like, you low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap. Heard you over and drink water, too. You gotta fix that. I'm not gonna lie. You're like 47 years old. You gotta fix that.
Well, at the end of the day,
Over and drink water, too. You, bro. Like, you low-key obsessed.
Did she say over drink or don't ever drink water?
I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap. Heard you over and drink water, too. You gotta fix that. I'm not gonna lie. You're like 47 years old. You gotta fix that.
well, at the end of the day, I feel like I built my channel off hating
Yeah, Asman, if you don't drink water, that's not cute. That's
on a bunch of people, streamers, content creators, celebrities alike. I feel like I hate on things that make sense, and her actions definitely make sense to hate on. And the way that she's been treating this stuff, even in these short clips I've shown you, shows that she doesn't really have any remorse for those actions, so it makes sense to talk bad about her and to hate on her. Her husband go to someone that is very divisive, to say the least, and it makes sense why a bunch of people might not like him. But in this particular situation, the things that he's been saying and the things that he's been talking about when it comes to her make sense. And it hasn't just been out of nowhere. It's not only just been him as well. It's been a bunch of other streamers who have been bringing this stuff to light, who are friends of maybe even the people she's talked about. Like, she just mentioned Asmon, but a bunch of the FaZe guys, anytime she gets brought up, talk about the situation as well. Outside of just FaZe, a bunch of other people she's collabed with have talked about it. Like, it's not just Asmongold, but I guess since he is the biggest streamer to talk about it, it makes sense, because anytime he talks about a situation, his clips go viral. And the way that he talks in his clips also helps with that, because he is not softening anything he says and is very direct and very loud with what he feels.
I don't know, why is Twitch so okay with, like, first it was the guy that saw Amaru live on camera at the meet and greet. So not only did he go to your event, but he also is a streamer at your event, and he broke the rules of your event, and he somebody that was at your event that you're supposed to have security for, and they get a 30-day ban. A 30-day ban. Like, and now this girl does it, and this is her second time. Imagine the fact that you get unbanned for the second time. Isn't that crazy? Really? It's unbelievable. I don't know what they're doing over there at all. Yeah, ask the CEO of Twitch. I mean, I would love to hear Dan give an explanation for why you've unbanned someone who's committed live on camera 2 times.
Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I normally never agree with
actually Nina didn't do it the first time. She was an accomplice, but whatever.
Asmongold on
Why he didn't say anything about Mizkif? Child, Mizkif got something. Mizkif got something on Asman. I believe Mizkif. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Mizkif has not released those. Mizkif said maybe he talked to his lawyers and they told him don't do that. They told him, nigga, don't do that shit. I don't know, but Mizkif said he would start slowly releasing stuff about his friends, his ex friends, whatever, something like that. His people he used to be friends with. Last time I checked, if I remember correctly, Asman and Mizkif were friends. So yeah, I'm gonna need for Asman to I'm gonna need for Mizkif to go ahead and release the tapes. Pull out his book of receipts, girl.
Most of his takes, but in this situation in particular, I genuinely do just agree with what he says. And I feel like it's mainly due that he just has the majority opinion that a lot of people are saying. Everybody is saying the same thing that Asman is saying, and because he's such a big streamer, obviously his stream is getting clipped and just pushed out more because he already has notoriety. He reacts to every last one of these clips that people are sending it to him because he wants more and more people to understand and see this stuff. I see no problem with that genuinely, and because we already see that the effects that this has had, like Twitch banning her, even though they unbanned her twice now, it genuinely makes sense that people as big as him should be reacting and talking about these things because they actually will have Twitch act in some way. Maybe not be in the best way and make you really question the decision making behind the Twitch CEO, but at least it's having some actions behind it. And at the end of the day, that's really what people want, is for there to be some actions or accountability held, not only the platform but the creators that are pushing out this type of content. And genuinely having a bunch of deflecting, which it feels like Nina is doing, makes it all 10 times worse, and her seemingly even being upset that people were talking about the situation because they used to be friends with her or have some type of association with her.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, chat, y'all know who I'm talking about. When I was D&D, the videos and clips I've seen, bro, I'm like, yo, somebody needs to get that.
Was one person that really like? You don't gotta answer. You don't gotta answer. You don't want to. Was one person that you was like, that you have my back?
Not have my back. I didn't expect nothing. But I didn't expect them to throw my name in the dirt like that.
Who?
It's not even a person like people, the biggest people. I don't. To be honest, if I don't know you, I don't give a say. You just autistic to me. Like it doesn't matter. But
Okay, now that sentiment, that statement was crazy and rude. Anywho, back to the reaction.
it was one of them. I've actually used to do videos with a lot. I was like, she was actually a fan of mine.
Oh, girl, what's her name?
Can't tell you the name, bro. Can't say the name.
Do we know who? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't want to cry, but you feel me?
But do we know her?
I don't think you know her. I don't think you even watch. I don't feel like you don't even watch it.
Now you can probably tell by the chat, but the main name that people were pointing out was Fan. Fan and Nina did actually do a lot of content back in the day and seemed like genuine friends. And you would think by what Nina is saying here, Fan completely destroyed her, said her actions were deplorable, said that Nina as a person is terrible, said that all of these things were bad that she did. When in all reality, she just said that the things he said to Rage were bad because of the way that she said it. And even Nina herself in her apology you saw earlier admitted that how she worded things was bad and what she actually did was bad decision making overall. So it makes sense that even if someone's your friend, when they come out and get asked about the situation, that they're going to talk about it in a negative light, because apparently even you yourself view your actions in a negative light. So it makes sense that everybody else around you is going to sit here and be like, yeah, these were bad actions at the end of the day. And that's all Fan really did. And even in most of the clips that I've seen of her talking about the situation, not actually honed in and focused on Nina, she focused on the overall situation as a whole, and that say towards men just being downplayed a lot.
I just think it was so awful to watch. And they were saying like he likes it, and they were saying like, oh well, it's a, or Nina said like responded to Rage, and I forget who, but Nina was like it's embarrassing for guys to be he should be embarrassed as a man. And then I saw people like commenting being like, oh, it's so triggered, people commenting like how is he as a man unable to push two girls off of him? Like he's clearly laughing in the clip. He's not. How she's supposed to know he was uncomfortable? But it's, they've never, what? Like this is literally why men don't come out about being like, how are you gonna? He was like repeatedly saying no in the clip as well, and like that is more than a lot of people can do in those situations, you know.
Now again, I don't feel like what she said
True.
was that bad.
True.
It wasn't even that harsh towards Nina. She just denounced the actions, said they were bad, which again, Nina herself agrees the actions were bad. She also said that SA as a whole for men gets downplayed, and this is the reason why people don't come out about it. And generally, it doesn't seem like something that bad. Maybe as your friend or somebody you used to do content with or someone you're close with, you expect more loyalty. But if somebody's just coming out and asks you about the situation, especially when you're an online persona, it makes sense that you just keep it light and short. Like I feel like she did here. She just said the actions were bad, which again, I have to repeat, Nina herself in her own apology agreed and said the actions were bad, and then continued to talk about SA as a whole for men. I don't think this is something to really get hung up about, unless she didn't talk about it behind the scenes, and in that case, I can't really speak on that because I'm not their friends behind the scenes. I don't know them behind the scenes, so I literally couldn't talk about it. But just based on what I've seen on the internet, it doesn't seem like something to really get that hung up about, because there are some people that are close to Nina or have literally done recent collabs with her before the situation happened who spoke out and said literally nothing about it and basically ignored it as if it didn't happen as a whole, which I feel like is even weirder because there's no way you're not aware of this entire situation as a whole. But that at the end of the day is just my opinion. And if you want to tell me your opinion on this entire situation as a whole, definitely do so by going into the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, so I post like this every single week. Never miss out on any single upload. If you hit that bell icon, go to be notified the millisecond a video goes live. That's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out. Yeah, but still, and like I said, it's not an excuse, child. Bless me. It's pretty much not an excuse. But yeah, she's a Gemini. Because people use that excuse for Kanye. People use that excuse for Donald Trump. People use that excuse for Azalea Banks. But yes, she's, yeah. It's just, yeah. Like I've already said, she was wrong for that. Her and Zoe were wrong for that. However, at the same time, if Saeed was actually okay with it, I kind of doubt that. But no, like Zoe said, no, I need to look. Oh shit, bitch! I thought this said Apple. Oh my gosh.
Zoe Spencer was asked about Kaisana in a recent interview.
I literally reacted in the moment. Like, he bucked at me and called me a. So I reacted and said, "Who's the?"
You went so crazy on him.
And period, baby. Zoe looks good. She looks motherfucking good, ho.
Yeah,
but I kind of understood.
Yeah, it's like,
don't call me a room full like this. I felt that part.
Yeah, like you called me that in front of everybody and no reaction. I'm supposed to just be like, okay. No, you from the Bronx, I'm from Brooklyn. You know I'ma react.
Exactly. No tea, no shade. He knows. And this still, and like I've been saying, y'all men are going to, I haven't been saying it that much on camera, but I've been saying it like off camera. Y'all men are going to get enough of calling random women bitches. Y'all gonna get enough of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but were you surprised that he held on to that?
Yes, I was, because I was also blindsided, because after that he still spoke to me. So I was confused at how, like, how were you ever like upset? He done said a happy birthday, hey, and everything like that. So I was just also confused.
And that's crazy. Kai said right before Streamer University started, Kai said that he wanted to talk to Zoe. When? Zoe said you done wish her happy birthday and all that shit. When you wanted to, you wanted to, Kai said he wanted, I remember him saying he wanted to have a one-on-one with her. Something like that. And tell her about what happened. Alrighty.
I think I texted him asking if I could go to the first Mafia-thon. He had the first one. I texted him. I was like, hey, gang, I'm going to come out to LA. And he responded to me. And then he didn't. And then it never spoke ever since then.
since that moment.
Yeah, but it was never like a problem like with texting. There was never like a problem in text messages. That's when the whole you embarrassed me came out, and I'm like, what? I think Kai is a cool person.
I think the comments and Kai's friends. Yeah, I think the comments and the people, the men especially, the people on the outside got to him. I think that's why Kai was like, you know, you embarrassed me. Like I feel like he felt embarrassed and shit. I think that's what it was.
Person. I think he's a very cool person, and you know,
people in the
he
comments
helps.
Oh, and you know damn well people made edits. You know damn well people made edits of that. Zoe standing over Kai and Kai like cowering, him looking scared. Which he did it on purpose, of course. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, that too. Yep, that all got to him. Pretty much, yeah.
People and
in my opinion,
brings people on his platform and really does magic because he helped me. You know, I don't ever take that away from him. So I would actually love to squash things if that can happen.
Now this, and here we go. Now this is the polar opposite. This is the polar opposite right here. I wonder if her and Nina, they might not do a stream together anytime soon. I don't know, might not. But this Zoe is the polar opposite of Nina. Baby, this is what you call PR train right here, baby. This is come on, Zoe. Come on, Zoe. Come on, Zoe. Shit. Zoe said like Nina is going about it in a totally different way, but Zoe said she's trying to get this situation under control. She wants people to forget about it and to, like, I'm pretty sure in the back of her head she's like, can y'all please let it go? Can y'all please let it go? Which no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. I agree. Zoe been apologized. Zoe already apologized to Saeed. Zoe already apologized to Saeed. Nina did what she did. But Zoe already apologized to Saeed. Okay. And it's just like DH said. It's only because they're women and they're disliked. People see them as annoying, doing too much. And Nina and they see Nina as manly. Yes, she is masculine, child. She is masculine, child. She, like I said, Nina is a fuck nigga. But yes, that's all. That's all they're trying to. That's it. That's all. And not just because they're disliked, but well, no, the dislikability is added. Is like it adds. It's like a sprinkle on top, bitch. Cause them being women, yeah, yeah.
Zoe Spencer also spoke on being banned on Twitch due to allegedly being accused of essaying Silky's assistant, Saeed.
So there's a video of you in this moment with this young guy who's an assistant on the set that you were with.
He's an assistant.
Have you talked about that publicly yet, or?
Yes, I've talked about it publicly back in May. I actually did an apology public video to him. Actually,
you did directly to him. Have you heard from him since then?
I haven't. And another thing that was like really like made me a bit confused was because around that same time there's a clip with him and another guy named Silky, which is he's the assistant to. They're in the car.
They said, Saeed, what is your thoughts on Zoe? Why she was trying to throw her shit on you?
I don't know. I was just chilling. Like, I was chilling, looking at chat and stuff like that. And then, bro, the next second, she jumps at me. I did not expect that.
You want me to keep it a buck? You want me to keep it a buck? That's why I brought you. I wanted you to see her again.
And they're laughing about it. Like Silky told him, you know, I brought you back. This is now the day after. This is when the clip happened. He's like, you know, I brought you back so you could see her again. Like, so she could, like, you know, playfully play with you. Like, that's why I brought you back. And he was laughing at it. He never said anything about uncomfortability, nothing. So I was extra confused because it's like you guys are laughing about it in the car, but then a few months later, you're saying you were assaulted by me. I'm having
What did you learn
from him?
What did you learn from that?
So from that whole situation, it definitely was like a reflective moment. Super learning moment for me. I never knew I made him uncomfortable, you know, with my whole apology and everything and me taking full accountability. I thought we were moving past it, but then it just happened again with people saying I didn't apologize and everything like that when I did, you know?
TT speaks out after going off on Dub.
Exactly. Do y'all damn research. Do y'all damn research. She been apologized. And apparently she apologized after the Soluminati thing, I guess, which I didn't know. I did not know that. I thought she been apologized before that, but okay. Either way, she been apologized for that, and just like I said, because I forgot she said that, and just like I said, she is trying to move. She is trying to move past it, and I don't blame her. That was like people are literally trying to hold that against her. Her and Nina again. Nina is wrong. She's going about it the wrong way. Anyways, people are literally like just holding, like just trying to hold this against her for the rest of her life. And that's not right. She's apologized and she said like it was a mistake. And Silky, I wonder if Silky didn't come, bitch, obviously Silky didn't come out and be like, yeah, or he probably didn't hit Zoe up or anything recently, like after it's all said and done. He probably blocked her or something. Girl, girl. Made no damn sense. But anyways, child. Nina's wrong. Zoe deserves a redemption arc, in my opinion. And yeah, Nina probably should have came back. She probably should have came back next year or something. Whatever. But you know what's crazy is if people start talking, Asmongold is going to, but if people start talking like talking about TT and them, saying that how dare y'all, like, do y'all not know what Nina did? Y'all doing streams with Nina. Nina is y'all friend. What's wrong with y'all with TT and Ari's and Mel and them? They can't, no tea, no shade. Can they really talk? Can they really talk? They might not be able to talk because they haven't said anything or continue to say anything about Miss Kiff. They haven't said anything about Deshay with 6ix9ine doing streaming, well, being on a stream, period. Because me personally, it happened in 2015, around 2015, a decade ago, but that doesn't matter. That's thinking about that shit now. I started thinking about that shit recently. 6ix9ine literally had I guess we still gotta say allegedly had 13, 14, 15, 16, however old she was, playing, I gotta be careful, on his piece, like on his piece. And you're not fucking blind, you're not fucking dumb. And I remember seeing that video around that time, and I looked and I was like, oh, and she looked like a kid. So nigga, ain't no way you didn't see that she wasn't a kid. Like what? And I don't know who that Manhattan Judge was. That Manhattan Judge, because there's videos, whatever. That Manhattan judge only gave him 4 years probation. I hope that judge has been disbarred. It was a coup. It was something. It was a coup. 6ix9ine lawyers paid that judge something. It was something. This is some BS. This is some BS. In my opinion, that was some BS. That is so disgusting thinking about that. He literally had like nigga. And he's on streams and no one has said, as far as I know, no one has said anything. And Deshae is doing all the mess that he's done, and no one has said anything. Girl, y'all got y'all priorities mixed up, twisted, tangled up, turned around, flipped upside down, girl. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for stopping by. Make sure y'all love and take care of yourselves mentally, verbally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. If y'all want to, like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye-bye. See y'all later. Girl.